series. But I don't think I ever been this frustrated.
Was there, start of the third quarter, they had like a run there about 14-5, I think, to start and kind of extend the lead. Is there something they were doing different there?
No, they was doing the same thing they've been doing the whole game. You know, they were getting anything that they wanted on the offensive end, and they were stopping us on the defensive end.
What did you guys try to do differently to change things up, especially when they jumped out to that 16-point lead at the start of the half?
Nothing. We kept doing the same thing.
Alan, is the frustration that you just haven't played a good game collectively?
Yeah, that has a lot to do with it because I know we're a better team than them.
So where do you go from here? I mean, there still is another game.
Play the next game. Don't give up. That's my whole thing. You know, I've been in this league 12 years, and I never gave up one game. I don't think I never gave up a game in my life since going back to Pop Warner. I never gave up. So that's the whole thing. Just don't give up. Keep believing in our team, and whatever happens, happens. But, I mean, if you're going to give up, there's no need to even come out there and get on the basketball court Monday. You know, you'll be wasting your teammates' time and the fans' time. So just don't give up. Still give it everything you got.
And no teams ever come back down 0-3. Do you expect the guys maybe to be loose and come out and maybe play better than you have all series in game?
We were loose tonight. Just didn't get it done.
Alan, they obviously want to play one pace and you want to play another. How come it keeps winding up at there? Especially for
I have no idea. We don't stop them, and you know, we don't get anything good on the other end. You know, it's just all about, you know, wanting to do it. It's about heart. It's about their team against our team, our coaching staff against their coaching staff. And, you know, right now they're just a level above us.
With this series where it is now at 3-0, do you think it's more the Lakers being a great team or flaws that are coming up as a part of your team?
Yeah, I don't know about them being a great team. I know they're a good team. You know, they have a great coach, a great star player, and they play well together. You know, they got a lot of great role players on that team that know their job and, you know what they're supposed to do night in and night out. But it has a lot to do with our flaws as well. You know, there's a lot of things that we're not doing right on the basketball court, and when we don't do the things that we can do on the basketball court, that makes them even tougher than they already are.
Do you think you brought a consistent level of energy to your team tonight, or do you see some of that lacking? A consistent level of energy from you guys?
I think the energy was there. You know, we just didn't get it done.
You mentioned a lot of different playoff series over the years that were frustrated because of different things. Was this one maybe more frustrating because you just know how talented the Nuggets are?
Yeah, they got a lot to do with it. I was just talking about this game in general, though. You know, this tough for me. And, you know, when it comes to being a competitor, man, I'm right up there at the top with everybody that ever played this game. You know, my competitiveness has got me this far. And, you know, in a game like this, you know, I don't like to sit and watch it. I'd rather be a part of it. So that was why I was just so frustrated from this game.
in the past, you have talked about those Philadelphia teams that you were on. They had to fight for every point they got. Now you're on a team that's got all this offensive firepower. Is that difficult for you that it just doesn't fit better or work better?
You got to have both. You know, you got to have both. In Philadelphia, it was a different team. We had a different team. It was more out, like grind out basketball. You know, you win ugly. Yeah, everybody knew I was going to take the bulk of the shots, and you know, everybody had to play their role. But on the defensive end, you know, everybody sacrificed for the better of the team. You know, everybody took their challenge, and defense is something you got to want to do, and that's what we did. We was dedicated to that in Philadelphia. You know, I think with this squad right here, we're more so dedicated to the offensive end, and you can't win championship basketball, you know, not playing defense. You know, like they always say, offense sell tickets, defense win championship.
What were they doing on you and Melo
38 shooting?
I mean, honestly, I had so many good looks. I mean, and in the first half, I think out of the 5 or 6 shots that I missed, all of them were basically layups. I got to, every spot that I wanted to on the basketball court. It just didn't go down. I always, my coaching staff always tell me, it's a problem if I'm not getting there, if I'm not getting to the basket. Don't worry about the finish. The problem is if you're not getting there. And that was one of the frustrating things for me tonight because I was getting to the basket. I just wasn't finishing like I usually do. And the same thing happened with Melo. It was like, I was sitting on the bench in the second half and just seeing some of the shots that he missed close up to the basket. And I was just like, it's one of those games. He's concentrating. His head is in it. And, it's just one of those nights. Just one of those nights you can't put a finger on what's going on, what's wrong. You feel good. Everything feel good about your shot. It's just one of those nights where you struggle. And, that was one of those nights for us. I wish it wouldn't have been in a game of this magnitude, but that's the way it happened.
Thanks, Sam.
Yep.
Phil Jackson, next.